Hi YouTube, Tim Unkert here. In this video, I'm looking at an SAT style question. I got the inspiration for this question from Practice Test 4 that College Board provides online. I'll leave a link to that in the description. So let's get to it. It reads, an isosceles right triangle with has a hypotenuse of length of 42 inches. What is the perimeter in inches of this triangle? Okay, so let's draw this out and let me make sure, try and get a straight line here. Okay, so it's a isosceles right triangle. Okay, so we have our right angle here, and this side are the same, and the hypotenuse is 42 inches. Okay, so there's something you need to know here. One, in an isosceles right triangle, these angles are the same, and since this is 90 degrees, these two angles have to both be 45 degrees because 45 plus 45 plus 90 equals 180. Okay, so we need to know that. And what we know is pretend this is an actual straight line here, an isosceles, or in a 45-45 right is what we call it. If this side is 1, this side is 1, this is 1 times the square root of 2. And the reason for that is if you think of the Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared, with c being the hypotenuse. Well, if you have 1 squared plus 1 squared, that's equal to c squared. So this is 1 plus 1 equals c squared. 1 plus 1 is 2. And if you take the square root to get just from c squared to c, you're going to get c equals the square root of 2. Okay, so that means this side is whatever this side length is times the square root of 2. So because this is 42, these two sides, if we divide this by the square root of 2, it will equal the length of these two sides. So this one is going to be 42 over the square root of 2, and we want to rationalize our denominator, so we're going to multiply by the square root of 2 over the square root of 2. So that's going to give me 42 square roots of 2 over 2. Let me fix my 2 here. And 42 divided by 2 is going to be 21. So we're going to have 21 square roots of 2 for each of these sides. And there's 2 of them, so 2 times 21 is 42. So we've got 42 square roots of 2 plus the hypotenuse, 42. That's going to be the entire distance around this isosceles right triangle. And they're asking for the perimeter, which is the entire distance around the isosceles right triangle. So my solution here is 42 square roots of 2 plus 42. Okay, as we go through problems 2, 3, and 4 on this video, if you're trying these out on your own, pause the video, try it out, and then check your solution with my work. Okay, let's keep going. All right, next one, we have an isosceles right triangle that has a hypotenuse with a length of 64 inches. So this is 64 inches. Oh, and by the way, in this last one it was inches, so we should have our units inches here. Okay. All right. So each of these sides is going to be 64 divided by the square root of 2. So this side and this side. And again, we want to rationalize the denominator, so we're going to multiply by the square root of 2 over 2. So each side is going to be 64 square roots of 2 divided by 2. And there's 2 of those, so if I multiplied 2 times this, the sum of these sides would be 64 square roots of 2. And then, so we have this side and this side equal this, right? Because really think about this, before I simplify, this is over 2, but we multiply by 2, so that gets rid of the denominator of 2. Okay, so we have 64 square roots of 2 plus 64 inches. And maybe you're noticing a pattern with this. Okay, the hypotenuse was 64 inches, 64 square root of 2 plus 64. This hypotenuse was 42 inches, 42 square roots of 2 plus 42. Okay, let's try a third one. Okay, so we have an isosceles right triangle. It has a hypotenuse of a length of 100. Let's draw a better triangle there. A length of 116 inches. So that's 116. Again, we're going to take 116, divide by the square root of 2, multiply by square root of 2 over square root of 2 to rationalize the denominator. So we're going to get 116 square roots of 2 divided by 2. But that's this side and this side. So there's 2 sides. So we're going to have 116 square roots of 2, because when we multiply by 2, this 2 goes away, plus the hypotenuse, 116. That's going to be the total distance around, and that's in inches. Pretend I actually wrote that, and it looked good. Let me fix that. Well, anyways, I'm writing with the mouse, so that's inches. All right, problem 4. An isosceles right triangle has a hypotenuse of length 98 inches. That looks bad. All right, so it's 98 inches here. Each of these sides is 98 divided by the square root of 2. And again, we have to rationalize the denominator. So we're going to get 98 square roots of 2 over 2. But again, we have 2 of these, so if you think about it, if you multiply by 2, this is what I'm trying to explain, these go away. And so this side and this side add to 98 square root of 2 inches. And then for the perimeter, you have to add the hypotenuse, so plus 98. And that's in inches. And there you go. Hopefully you've caught on to this pattern and this is making sense to you. If this has been helpful, give a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already.